Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And I've decided to start a series called 5 Ways to Save. Now it's going to be a series of several different categories, and today I'm just going to start off with a little bit of randomness. And what I'd like for you to do is under each one of these videos as they come out, share with us your ways to save, whether it fit in the category or not. Especially if it's something that you might consider a little bit unusual compared to what most people do these days. Today is just going to be a very random list that can fit in just about any category or maybe no category. And that's what I decided to start off with, and be watching for more of these. I have several lined up, and Mr. Rain will be doing some of his own as well to come out later. So first on my list, and again, this is no order of what's best and what's not. It's just a list of 5 different things, and that is sock darning. And this is why I came up with this list last night, because I've been darning socks like crazy for the past several days. Now I do have a video out on how to darn socks, and I'll go ahead and link to that right up here. But right here I have the sock darner that Mr. Rain made for me, and he's got a video on this as well, and I'll go ahead and link to that too. But anyway, and he does sell these on the store as well. So what I've got here is actually a brand new sock, and I've got myself into the habit now of every time I buy a brand new set of socks to just go ahead and darn the area that I know is going to get the most wear. Right here is a set that is somewhat new. I don't know, no, this might be a brand new set. I had one that I just had to complete that was an older set. And I really like these particular socks because I can get them in. They're not smart wool. I love smart wool. They're the best ones to buy as far as lasting forever, but they're way more expensive. I wear kids sizes in socks and shoes, and now our local store has stopped carrying the smart wool socks that I like in the kids sizes, and I'm not going to pay adult sizes, especially when the heel hits me on the ankle. So they have these ones, and they are a wool mix. And so what I've been doing is I can get these for $2 a pair rather than $10 a pair as it costs for smart wool kid socks. And I just been darning the heel of each sock. The toe of each sock does tend to get some wear, but usually the heel is where I wear them out the fastest. So I always get some thin wool, or at least a wool blend yarn, and I don't care what color it is. I usually look for something somewhat neutral, whatever I can find for a decent price, and then that is what I use to darn my socks with. And I now double the yarn over, so I fold it over on the needle and then work it through, so I got a good thick layer. And I actually prefer my socks once they've been darned anyway. That is one of the many ways that we save money around here. Another thing that I do that I don't think I've really mentioned in any video, and some people can be pretty squeamish about this, but I use flannel. I have little flannel squares, just simple squares that I've cut out, and I use those for, I call them toilet wipes or just wipes. And I don't use them for the messier job, but just for the, going number one. And then I wash them. You can build up enough if you make yourself enough of them. I don't hem them. I don't do anything fancy. I just rip them into squares, and I've been using the same ones for years, and that really saves us on toilet paper. But I also know that if it really came down to it and we couldn't get toilet paper for some reason, then I can always fall back onto the cloth. I would make bigger ones for the bigger jobs, if you know what I mean. And then just soak them and then wash them together by themselves. And yeah, pretty simple. And I've got the off-grid laundry system set up, and that's a really great way for washing the cloth wipes. So that's one maybe somewhat unusual way, or at least a way that a lot of people wouldn't be willing to go. But it's simple and really saves a lot in the long run. Another thing we have done around here to save us a little bit on electricity is putting a timer on our hot water heater. So it's only on for a few hours early in the morning. And if it's one of the days that we're going to shower, we shower, get it done early. And then if I need hot water later in the day, I just heat the water up on a solar run hot plate or on our wood stove in the winter time, and that's usually what I use for washing dishes with. So we only use our electric hot water for showering with. But the timer, if you learn how to work around it, it also causes you to be very frugal with your hot water if you know you've only got that one tank to work with for a whole day. So not only is it saving money in electricity, it's helping you save water too. Now, another tip that I've shared on several different occasions in different videos, but I want to keep saying it because I think it's really important, because a lot of people don't even know this is an option, and that is if you have several vehicles on your insurance, but you have a vehicle that you drive much more than the other ones. So for us, we have a GMC, heavy duty pickup diesel that we use more for longer trips or if we need to haul something, and that we keep on our insurance, but we suspend it so that we're not paying so much in insurance. And then we drive our Toyota or the Geo more. Right now the Geo is on suspension too, because right now we only really need one vehicle, because it's rare that we will need vehicles separately. We're either going somewhere together or just one of us is leaving, so just one vehicle is insured at a time. And if we need one of the other vehicles, all we need to do is send an email to our insurance agent and say, hey, we need to reinstate the whatever vehicle for today or for a few days. And it's from the moment, the time stamp that email is sent, even if they're not there, it's not a big deal. Same thing goes if you call and leave a message. From that time that it's stamped on is when you are automatically insured fully. So if anything happens while you've got the vehicle out, you're covered. And then when we're done with it, we just call or email back and put it on suspension again. And that saves us anywhere from $50 to $100 per month. So I think it's a really great tip that a lot of people just don't even have a clue about. We have a great insurance agent, and he was the one that told us about it many years ago, and I just can't even imagine the hundreds and hundreds of dollars we've saved over the years by doing that. It's one of the ways that helped us get our house paid off years ago. And number 5 is the use of LED string lights. Some people call them Christmas lights. We don't celebrate Christmas, so I just call them string lights. And they are up all around my house all year round. And I have a video I did last year or last winter sometime of the use, and I show some pictures so you can see how they're in use around the house. I'll go ahead and link to that right up here. But that is predominantly what we use to light our house with. Now, whether you're on solar power or on public power, we are on both, that is going to save you a lot of money if you don't mind a dimmer, more subdued, cozy kind of lighting. And so that is, we can use that on our solar power year round because it draws so little power. And it's just a really great way to light your home. And so that will save quite a bit if you can learn to just use that mostly for lighting rather than using even, the bigger LED bulbs and stuff, except for when you really need a brighter light. So anyway, there's my 5 for today. And again, watch for more of these lists coming out. And again, don't forget to share with us your favorite money-saving tips in the comments down below. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new. Thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.